Memphis has been a fantastic market for us. We've been there. We've been doing deals there for about 3 years now. It's a little higher price point than the Indianapolis market. Same general type of dynamic. Stabilized market, not really high in appreciation, but actually exceeding what we were kind of thinking it was going to do. The average purchase price in Memphis is probably about $140,000 up to about the very top high-end deals that we've done out there kind of max out at about $220,000. I'd say our average purchase price in Memphis is probably about $170,000, $165,000, $170,000. Great markets for us, very stable, and yeah, I think that.
Awesome. So Memphis has been a really good market, and what Steven does is he kind of goes through some of the details like Ryan did about Memphis, but one of the things that we really wanted to talk about that I think is really exciting is what is happening with this team and in this market right now, and what kind of an expansion can we expect with the Memphis market and what's going on?
So one of the things we're really excited about, and we love working with Stephen Green and his team out there, Jamie Green, Morgan Tate's our property manager. Some of the, you can see, you know, especially listening to Ryan and Jeff and Jody in the markets, we've got great teams that are out there, and we spent a lot of time trying to develop those teams. One of the benefits as we've tried to expand our offerings, as inventory gets tighter and tighter, as we've been kind of talking about, prices are going up, and we're starting to look for new opportunities and new markets. One of the things that we found is just, you know, as opposed to going completely to an entirely new market, which we do, if we can find new avenues and new inventory in existing markets, that is exciting for us because all of the same teams are in place. The property management team is the same. The brokerages that we use are the same. The title companies we use are the same. The rehab companies can be the same. And so there's a lot of synergy that comes from being able to just expand outside a little bit. Memphis, we've got a really exciting opportunity that we're just starting to look into, and we're at the point where we're ready to start talking about it a little bit. As we talked about, Memphis has been a great market for us. The areas that we usually buy in Memphis were usually in the Bartlett area, the Cordova area that's kind of right here. This is kind of downtown Memphis, the 240 belt loop that goes all the way around it. Airport is here, you know, so we're kind of buying all in these areas for our existing inventory. As we started to look for new inventory to buy, there's not a lot of new home construction that's happening in the greater Memphis MSA. It's not like Orlando where they've got literally 600,000 people a year moving into the state. Population growth is a lot more stable, so there's just not a lot of need. Most of that demand for housing is kind of filled with existing inventory and resales. So not a lot of new construction that's coming out of the ground in Memphis. What we're finding is there is actually a lot of growth in terms of demand for new home construction that's just over the border in this area of northern Mississippi. Literally, the state line is just this red line right here. You can see how close this line is to downtown Memphis. Or a lot of the reasons why we started in Memphis are a lot of the kind of blue-collar jobs, kind of lower-end white-collar jobs. The people that are really the people that are the main focus of who we're targeting for rents are working at a lot of those jobs are in this area right here. The rail shipping system area hub, the main railway hub is located right here. The international airport's right here where FedEx is. There's more flights out of the Memphis airport because of FedEx. They usually go back and forth between the Hong Kong airport and Memphis for the most number of flights daily. So a lot of jobs are kind of concentrated in the South Memphis area. So as we started to kind of expand and look for new inventory, this town called South Haven, Mississippi is starting to kind of jump out to us.